Two choices: attack the Labyrinth Valley or attack the Sundry Shadow Coast. Word Labyrinth makes me want to avoid that, so let's go the Shadow Coast. Council of Fire reports that the Shadow Lord's forces on the mainland have gathered on the Sundry Shadow Coast to set up a line of defense along the banks of the Blue Fang River. It is imperative that you break through this defensive barrier and seize the Shadow Lord's holdings to the east, driving his troops from the mainland. Okay, a town, and a town. Shrieker's Cavern, Deadwood Haven, and 3 treasure sites, 3 cities to capture, and 4 locations to deploy units on. I think we'll deploy the Sky Hunters here and just proceed south, wiping out all resistance there. And I can't see the goddamn roads on this map. Not at all. I don't want to bitch about these graphics all the time. Point of the map if I have to recheck it on the view screen every time. Okay, there's a road somewhere here and it's split both of these. We just need to cross the river at some point. I'm going to use 2 groups of units. Although this is a great deployment phase, it doesn't show on this map, because you can proceed quite quickly and gain access to places. It's a terrible deployment place. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, we got a lieutenant. Totally makes up for losing the general. We're going to be... yeah. It's going to be terrible. We're going to stick all our troops here anyway. First. I just mainly don't want to I want to play a mission where I don't have to divide my army. This isn't a good deployment space, but that's the reason I chose this. For once I want to maintain a solid singular army, at least sort of singular. The Monks of Mayo, that's not a Shadow Lord unit, that's a normal unit for the magic user. That's his best heavy infantry, and it's a good one, over 40 magical attack if you just level up it to 5, and armor is something like 42, so yeah. Mystic, I have no idea what that means. Vulnerable to make, I think might have be the only Mystic unit, at least only Mystic heavy unit. it'll be one of the better heavy infantry in the entire game. You can't take these lightly. Their attacks hit like a mother. Ooh. Yeah, the only real problem with the Thunder thread is the weak. Yeah. An okay unit. No major complaints. Yeah, I don't. No. I'm sick of taking the gold. For God's sakes. Apparently, this is the Cave of Gold. Gold shield and armor seem to be basically useless for us. Magical bow. Okay, I'll take it. I'm sure I'll find a use for it. Much better use. Much better use than a sack of gold. Proper army waiting for us. More importantly, we haven't seen any low experience armies in a long time. Now they always have at least 2 to 3 shields of experience. I feel the heavy infantry that we're missing on the enemy side still is some kind of a shadow unit. And that's most of what their base units will be, shadow something. And it's a shadow something. That's how I... That's my vague recollection of that. I have to be a bit careful with these, what's the movement, and because they have a magical attack and we're very vulnerable to magic, so what we're basically using these guys is if someone conjures decide to attack any of these, we can then strike. So low experience, very vulnerable to magic against a higher experience magical unit, so not a good match. Again, at the moment they're just a cleanup squad. Nothing more. We'll deploy our own Sky Hunters in a more of a defensive manner. Valera will be held in the back from this point on. He has a significantly weaker defense. Couscous to you too. Ooh, shit. Two points of life. Very dangerous. 5 spellcast. The range weapon. Yeah, they're defending this. Most likely crossing spots. Ooh, and they have trail runners too. They aren't. There's no empty spaces here. Just enemies, I can't see it. Trying to dispel the undead there. Didn't work at all. I'm not sure what the monks of Maya are gonna do. Don't like that. They are dangerous enough to can't ignore what they're gonna do. Gonna be pain in the backside. We are a bit vulnerable for a moment. That can't be helped. We have to start pushing through. What can we do? We do want to get rid of some of these. And I do mean get rid of and not just move a little bit. Okay, let's feel the pain. Yeah, we took more of the casualties there. Ooh, we might even die. We will actually very likely die. Not quite, but yeah. Maybe Spearman Squad reduced to 4. Here, driven away by the monk's mail. On the other hand, we were in the river, so that doesn't give a full picture of that. We're meeting units that are very capable of actually encountering us. We need to drive the ogre knights away so we can cover this. Yeah, that javelin. That might be the only reason he's still alive. Think about this. What can you reach? Reach the lava warrior? Once we get to the open ground we should be doing much better. Let's try to get kills. Yes, we're too inexperienced to be able to kill anything. What about the monks? Okay, this should be a more accurate. We have somewhat of an advantage, but the advantage isn't insanely large. So, situation very good at the Ooh, attacking these guys. Serious matter. Want to do a proper cleanup job. That's good. Now that the defenses have fallen, pushing through them wasn't that big a deal. But we have a huge mass unit there. Okay. So what he appears to be doing is buying units around these towns we need to capture. Which is a perfectly sensible thing to do. It does mean, however, that we need to be somewhat careful here. And we will make a line here. Yeah. Cloud ship. Magical bombardier. This is very dangerous. These are experienced sky hunters. Experienced sandmen. It's a serious enemy. Serious enemy group. Have to be very careful here. This isn't gonna do it. Okay, luckily it appears that's the only enemy concentration here so far. We have a lot of time. So we'll definitely send the majority of our troops there. at least for a turn or two. Yeah, we can do sort of a go there and curve south. Although I think I'll send some troops just south. There has to be some kind of heavy spearman group with them, otherwise might get annihilated. And you can go with them. Rest of you bastards, engage the enemy. Hey, we could use a scouting unit here. A little bit inexperienced, but that doesn't really matter. They're the scouts. I'll send the seekers with them. He's not really buying new units. Just shuffling around the units he has. I want some kind of a formation here before the fighting starts. Let's take a look here. Yeah, no enemy units inside. There didn't appear to be any kind of a time limit. Or anything even indicating that we act fast enough, we might get something. So I'm assuming we have the full 20 something turns to finish this. intercepted them, destroyed them. And that went actually very well. I think we should warm up with this group too. If we encounter any enemies while we're sort of trickling down like this, it would be very bad for us. We are in no real hurry. It's not that much of a hurry. Archer has to go. Yes, protection from magic. But it'll make any kind of difference here. That should be it. We have a few flying units left, so we can clean up. Now only things is left is to move south and take care of business. Earthmaster. A lot of proper units. Nothing too dangerous. This is still sort of a mixture between Parthia and this new continent. And I don't mind that at all, that sort of a transition, isn't an abrupt one. So even the older, weaker units are still constantly being used in some fashion, while new improved units are also brought into the game. They don't seem to have a lot of air units there. Still. We've suffered quite a lot of casualties. Not in any crippling amount though. And the major fighting is already over, so we'll live. Shaken up, shaken up, shaken up. Ooh. Almost lost our lieutenant. That would have been truly a shame. Come on, why do you suck so? Can you kill? No, you can't. Seekers seem to be some kind of a drone ship. Basically a flying balloon or something like that that has a turret on the bottom. So they still have quite a significant force here. We'll move south at best speed and then regroup at some point. Probably somewhere around here. We will just move here to protect our troops against bombardment. Well, they have Dragon Knights too. A lot of range attack powers. Getting dangerous. Okay, nothing bad happened. They basically destroyed their own attack troop. And they're starting to break up. We'll use him as a scout. Allows the rest of the light cavalry to actually take part in the fighting. That's a pretty solid defense they have. Take care of this. $120 gold. Let's try the Seekers here. $90 gold. Seekers seem to work very well. Except this time they did nothing. We'll save here and now take the treasure. Yeah, I'm not going to take gold. God's sakes. Apparently this is another gold site then. Yeah, the amount of gold we are getting just keeps getting higher and higher. 80 gold. Yeah, I think this is take gold and that's it. Gold. Can take a hint. They might be attacking with the cavalry at any moment, so I don't want to take skirmishers there. They're very vulnerable to cavalry attacks. At least that's been my experience. Still more needs to go down. Is that all? Ooh, crap. Phase runners are dead. Not quite. Two guys left alive. Now the Sandmen are very dangerous. When they attack, we'll have to retreat and we'll take serious casualties. These undead. Wishful thinking. I think we're going to go all in on the aggressive side this time. It's a bit dangerous. Can always load, and I want to see how far our push can take us. What we really need is to get rid of that Sandman. Need to rest. Again. Sandman. Yeah, cavalry. Better against light infantry. Might not be able to cause them too many casualties, but they certainly aren't going to be causing us trouble on the next turn. They have a lot of units, but they're borderline dead. One of them. I don't want to go blockading routes again. Oh, come here, Corporal. You Sergeant, yeah. So what can we do with the air units we have? Not much. Ooh, yeah, we lost that one. How many units do we have? 3, so we can basically wipe out 3 of their units. We have to be a bit careful about that. They have very capable archer squads there. It will end on the next turn. Yeah. Currently, it's in. What are we gonna get from place? What wonderful things! So many gold. Wonderful. Ah. Yeah. Why gold? Well, I know why gold, because you're actually supposed to be able to buy a lost unit back instead of loading 100 times. I'll take the gold. Ah. Okay, let's think about this. No real reason to keep prolonging this. I still want to attack them, kill as many of them as I can, even though it's not really necessary. Ooh, we took a lot of damage from that. Automatic victory, we destroyed all enemy troops. The Shadow Lord's troops have retreated to the sea, fleeing the mainland from his evil rule. Huntsmen approach and offer to join your army, while the locals offer 350 gold to your cause as a token of their gratitude. First island taken, Sharktooth Island or Deadlands Island. So it's an island hopping thing until we reach the Bloodhearth Castle. We receive anything interesting? I think we get a bow. A sort of a recollection of getting a bow. Pickle armor. Silk bow. Fits bow. You have nothing. Pick the bow. And I think that's going to be the extent of our army management. Yeah. Hopefully the rest of these missions are a bit less annoying. wasn't bad, but we were forced to fight against a serious enemy force in a again one of those river crossing situations. They get a bit tedious, but those are one of the points where I'm really glad that we have a lot of heavy infantry since they can just breeze through those rivers. We'll probably go to Sharktooth Islands. Sharktooth Island. Yeah, again, I'm aiming for the Bloodheart Castle directly. I have no interest in clearing all these. No interest at all. We're not gaining anything of value from these. We have enough gold, we don't need new units, and the treasure we're getting seems to be mostly gold, so why bother? But that's it for now. Next time, Sharktooth Island.